Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this very last cheesesteak. Promise me, mark my words, read my lips. No more cheesesteak reviews. We are done after this, all right?
Just when I thought it was out, they pulled me back in. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to LV News World. I'm Logan. We got Dylan behind the camera. And today, I lied to you guys once again, right? I said, no mas, no more cheesesteaks. We're done. We're thrilled. Forget about it. We're in Camden, New Jersey, checking out Donkey's Place. To be honest, guys, I did a little bit of research. Couldn't find a whole lot. It's been around since I think 1943. Opened up by an ex-heavyweight boxer that said, you know what? Can't do this too much. Can't take too many more blows to the head. Let me just focus on steaks. Let me focus on beer. And apparently do a really good job here. Originally, when we did the OG tour like 2 years ago, I thought about coming here because every single CNN, New York Post, Inquirer, they all said Donkey's Place top 5. But it wasn't in the city, so I wrote it off and said, you know what, maybe I'll just do it on my own time. But no, if I'm gonna go, you guys are coming along with me. Regarding the steak itself, you guys are gonna find out a lot different here. Rather than having a traditional long roll, what they do is they put their steak on a Kaiser roll. Just like you get your big egg and cheese, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan for Kaiser rolls. Anytime I'm out anywhere, that's what I get my breakfast sandwiches on. So it's gonna be interesting to see, is that gonna correlate to a good steak? Also, they don't do whiz here. I think the standard here is, they get the Kaiser roll, American cheese, onions, and your meat, right? So, this will be number, well, this is now Dylan. This will be 17. This will be the 17th spot that we've been to. How's it gonna compare crossing over the river, going to Camden, checking out this place? That's for me to find out. Come along for the ride. All right, guys, public service announcement real quick before we walk in and get a Means cheesesteak. We hit over 200. I think we're at 233 right now. Means a lot, man. That last video for us, it did wonders. We had a great time in New York, having a great time here in Jersey, hopefully with this steak. Making sure you guys are liking, subscribing, commenting. Let us know what you want to see next. It's your show after all. Let's head inside. What's going on, guys? LVN here. Hey, before we start this video, just wanted to point out that in this one, we did run into some audio difficulties. Dylan takes full responsibility. There are portions where you straight up cannot hear what I'm saying during the review. Parts of the interview got a little jacked up and whatnot, but, roll with the punches. We're going to have a little bit of voiceover here and there, change it up, some captions when needed. But yeah, I just wanted to say, parts of this video, unfortunately, were not up to our standard. We apologize for that. But hey, I hope you guys can still enjoy this video. A lot of fun. Let's check it out. A bit of a different vibe. It's like a sit down, like an actual restaurant. I thought it was going to be like, you go everywhere, it's just like in and out, like they just hand it off to you. I like it though. It's a cool vibe in here, man. They got like throwback posters of the boxing guy on the boxer, boxing guy. I like it. It's kind of got that retro feel, neighborhood vibe to it. I'm excited for the cheesesteak, man. I'm like a kid on Christmas right now. Really excited. The smile on my face is not at all fake. I mean, the aroma off the bat, it hits you before you even eat the steak itself. All right, I realize Springsteen is a little bit too much for the audio here. Hey guys, take a look at this steak right here. Dylan did a hell of a job with the cinematography. Packed to the brim, exactly what we like to see. Look at the detail on that bun as well. You got the American mixed in there perfectly with the meat. Portions on portions on portions. Looking like a really good steak so far. We learned this one from TikTok. Let's try it out. Ready? Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Donkey's Place has layers. Compared to that traditional cheesesteak, you get it all mixed together on a long roll. This place, though, you see the meat, cheese, onion stacked on top of each other. That's what differentiates it from the competition. Really unique take on a traditional cheesesteak. Guys, Donkey's Place, Camden, New Jersey, number 17. Let's see how she tastes. Salud. Pretty damn good. All right, onions on the cheesesteak for today was a house call. Really adds a lot of flavor to the meat in the roll. Highly recommend. It reminded me a lot of Larry's. It reminded me a lot of Jimmy G's, rest in peace. But when you have a steak fresh off the grill like that, sizzling, it's oftentimes a sign for good things to come. Because if I'm going down the route I'm going down, then we're having a game changer at the top of the list. In terms of roll, we're going down style by style. Roll, I think the Kaiser's a cool touch. Now, is it better than like an original, like actual long roll? I don't think so. I think JRPs and Angelo's probably take the cake, but it's like, I like a long roll, okay, on a cheesesteak, but for what it is, it's a good roll, it's a good Kaiser roll. That meat, cheese, onion combination might be, it's better than Angelo's and it's up there with JRPs. I didn't think I'd say that going in. In terms of review, I mean, it's kind of easy, guys. I'm gonna be for real. This is like at least a 4.5, probably pushing on 5. I haven't been in John's Roast Pork in a while. It's been even longer for Angelo's, so I'm not gonna let recency bias, you know, dictate this thing. I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this because this is not in Philly. This is the second best cheesesteak I've ever had. I put it a hair behind Angelo's because I think Angelo's roll is still the best. It's undefeated. And you can make the argument for John's Roast Pork because it's a little bit bigger in terms of portion quality. And again, I like the long roll, but the steak, onion, and an American mixed together in this, I think it's the best. The only thing holding it back is, I would have loved to see what happened if you put this on a long roll. If you put this on Angelo's long roll, it would be like far and away the greatest steak ever. I'm not saying the Kaiser's bad, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just a long roll guy for the cheesesteak. You know, you gotta keep it traditional. But everything else, man, yeah, this is number 2 all time. Number 2. The second best cheesesteak is in Camden, New Jersey. That's gonna piss a lot of people off, but let that sink in. Dylan, enjoy yours. All right, so wish we would have got that on film, but my man in the back over there, complimentary fries. He's like, fries are pretty damn good. What's that, Old Bay? Let's just try it out. I'll try one dry and then I'll have some ketchup. I think it's Old Bay. A little bit of Old Bay. No standard fries, but it's always nice when you go out and they treat you a little differently because they know that it's going to be on the internet. Even though we only have 230 subscribers, which by the way reminds me, like, subscribe, comment, let us know what you guys want us to do next. I'll say that all at the end as well, but always good to have some pro bono stuff. Alright guys, this good looking guy right here named Rob, owner of Donkey's Place. You said this is second generation?
Third generation.
Third generation. So how long has this place been around for?
My grandfather opened in 1943. So 79 years now.
That's awesome. It's been in the family the whole time, obviously. What's the logic behind the Kaiser? That was really interesting. Obviously, everywhere you go, cheesesteak, long roll. So what's the situation behind the Kaiser?
So that happened way before I was born, so I don't really know.
Okay.
I think the poppy Caesar so it doesn't slip out of your hands. But yeah, poppy Caesar make a big difference too.
What does Donkey's Place mean to Camden?
Good food, good times.
I like that. It's the best cheesesteak in the Philadelphia area, would you say? For sure. I really like to hear. And what motivates you? What drives you to like come to work every single day?
Just stay on top. Keep being number one.
I like the winner's mentality. Rob, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. One of the best steaks in New Jersey. One of the best steaks in the Philadelphia area. This is the man right here. I was a skeptic, guys. I said, coming over to Delaware, there's no way you're going to find any place that even comes close to 8 of the 15 places that we checked out in Philly. Hell, guys, I was way off. Great steak, even better people, great atmosphere. A lot of really good things to say about Donkey's Place. So personally, right, I talked to the owner a little bit. Great guy. Didn't have the logic behind the Kaiser roll because, again, it's passed down. Those things kind of get lost in translation, right? I'm a long roll guy. They're going to see this video, they're going to be like, oh, you know, hey, I like it traditional. I'm a long roll guy. But I can always appreciate a good Kaiser roll. That Kaiser roll was great. And, again, best meat, cheese, and onion combo we've had in this show. Hey, guys, it's going to wrap it up for, I think, the 17th spot on our cheesesteak tour here on LVNH World. When I say we're done this time, well, okay. I'm not going to say we're done because anything can happen, right? Y'all be shouting out Philly cheesesteak on the pike there. Hell, maybe one time if LVN ever goes back home, we'll check that out. Guys, that's going to wrap it up. Like, subscribe, let us know what you want to see next, man. We got, you know, around Philly, not really a pizza spot. We can always check those places out for you guys. I don't know, Mexican, Italian, Chinese. This is your show after all. Let us know what you want to see from us. Hey guys, thank you so much for coming along for the ride. Once again, really good steak. This is what we love to do. Food, people, family, good times here on LVNH World. Have a good one, guys. Go Phils. Yo, by the way, subscriber shout out for the day. Shout out Ben Jacob, Cumberland Valley High School's finest.